and chassis and wheels. It seemed to work perfect. It might be a little too hard. There you go. Another challenge with building a 17-pound. What's up, guys? It's your boy OG Rad. Today is Tuesday, July 29th. Headed down Reedy Creek. Did a trail run there. It's a beautiful James River. And it is hot. Get some running footage in. Today we're gonna be doing a solo run of the second Winnebago, the green and white Winnebago. I go bail out drive rocks. Did some upgrades on it and do some testing. See you from Reedy Creek parking lot. Hopefully we can get some parking. And here we go, guys. We're at the Tonka Winnebago. We'll be doing the trail running this thing. And the upgrades I did recently, you can't see because they are in those diffs. Got RC4WD Helical cut gears, front and rear. That's the rear and the front. Should make it a lot more durable. Also got a Hobby Wing Fusion Pro 2300 kV. It's the main reason for the upgrades of the helical cut gears. This thing put down a lot of torque, a lot of power. And I don't know if you saw that video. I'll try to bring it back. This thing would wheelie. Actually will flip on its back with that Fusion Pro. And those are K10 RC4WD axles, front and rear. Cheap servo, brushed servo. Hope that holds up. On the SCX10 chassis and skid plate. Links. Those tires are 4.25 on 1.9 B locks. You got everything nice and tucked. My first Winnebago build was done using spare parts. This one I kinda went all out, at least the best I could. And you notice you don't see any electronics underneath it. Got them all inside. And all the electronics is right there under the dash. Hope you can see that. And one of the things I got left to upgrade on this is the servo. It's just a little lazy for my liking, but it works. And right here I'm taking advantage of the low speed control of that Fusion.
had them come out because I thought it was dead. And the guy was like, he basically.
How you guys doing? And of course, with anything this height, this weight, you have those problems. And speaking of weight, this thing is about 17 pounds. The body itself is 13. And chassis and wheels. And those wheels have brass weights in the front on some Majora super swappers. Those tires do pretty good. And with a vehicle that's about 17 pounds, one of the challenges I had was finding some inserts for those tires that could withstand that type of weight without just falling over. And these are some cheap Amazon inserts. And those are some of those Chinese inserts with no name, just a bunch of letters. So I just noticed everybody was complaining about how hard they were, even for hard. So I got the hardest ones they had, and seemed to work perfect. It might be a little too hard, believe it or not. See if you can see that front tire. See, it's barely any smush. It's a lot of weight on that front end right now. But also, how much smush would I want on a vehicle so top heavy? Had to pop the clutch around that corner. And normally coming through this section, it's coming down a pretty steep grade, and on top of that, it's a lot of terrain. I normally roll her over once, about 3 times before I get to the end of this obstacle. Just gonna try to take my time, see if we can at least reduce that number. There go one. Another challenge with building a 17-pound top-heavy vehicle. It was drag brake. Speaking of, I tried outrunners, brush motors, all types of other power plants with different ESCs. Couldn't find nothing that will remotely hold this 17-pound vehicle on the trail doing the descent. And there you can see some tire wrinkle as all the weight shifts up on them back wheels. And this is the first time I made it through that section there without turning over up on that part. I believe that was mostly driver error. Throttle a little touchy for some reason. And I did have to help her through that section. But the wheels never stopped turning.